What is good, friends? Welcome back. Thank you for being here. So I found this channel called Bizarre Bub. The links and stuff are going to be below. The original video, definitely. And if I remember to put the channel link in there, I certainly shall. You should go and subscribe. I just have. And he does these scary compilations. I watched the first couple to sort of get a feeling and see if it's something that I could, you know what I mean, bring over here and react to and talk with you guys about. And it absolutely is. And in the spirit of it being Halloween and stuff like that, and the fact that I've wanted to jump back onto scary reactions anyway, this is like the perfect find. It's like I've struck gold, you know? So yeah, this is the Bizarre Bub channel and his scary compilation, volume 3. So there's probably 37, 38 more to do. So let me know if you do like this. Smash the like button. But watch it first, you know what I mean? I'm not asking for a like without you watching my content. That would just be rude. So yeah, like I say, this is Bizarre Bub. I don't want to waffle too much. I do want to give hella love to my subscribers and my patrons. We're like 200 and something people away from 5,000, which is what we're pushing for, and it's an insane number. I never would have thought that I could jump on here, talk to you guys about music and scary stuff, and have, 5,000 people be like, yeah, this guy's cool. So thank you. I really do appreciate it. And my patrons, your guys' support is unbelievable. I try and tell you every single video, and I'm going to continue to try telling you every single video because I appreciate you. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Let's get cracking with some scary stuff. I've done it in the day because I don't want to jump too much, and I also want to be able to function when I leave the room, so you know what I mean. Cut me some slack for that. But let's crack on. Like I say, I hope you're having a fantastic day. I truly do. Let's watch some scary stuff.
Someone was home alone when they recorded this.
Pero no hay nadie por la cámara. Ay, güey, cerramos la cámara. Pues sí está abierta. Y pues de este lado igual, el baño está abierto. Ay, güey, están tocando la puerta.
Don't open it, dude. As
Those who
well,
watched
hold on.
this couldn't.
Also, first of all, if that was me and I opened the door and nobody was there, my immediate reaction would be to out loud say, like, you're not welcome in the house. You know what I mean? Because I've heard that if you hear knocking at the door and you open it and there's no one there, it's like you're inviting in like a bad spirit or whatever. Secondly, the thumping on the door was clearly like duh, 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 right? But he had a metal gate in front of the door. Did it have like, we'll have a look, I'm sure it's going to show us again, but did it have like the little mesh between the bars? Who knows? Who knows? That adds a bit of legitimacy for me, because that's creepy. How would you bang on a door like that has one of those metal...
Couldn't help but shake their head after the person recording opened the front door.
It's open.
There's a superstition that states that if you open a door after hearing somebody knock and you don't see anyone there, you've most likely let in something malicious.
Looks
an
like
evil
Dr.
entity.
Lupo.
Whether you believe this or not, the video itself is undoubtedly pretty spooky. As always, what are your thoughts?
What are your thoughts?
A toddler was playing in her room when all of a sudden, she sees something that scares the living daylights out of her.
See the horse? Hold on, before this guy starts talking. When you watch this, when I unpause it, it's like something catches her eye. She looks over, like, sort of past the horse. But the horse was moving on its own. I don't know if she knocked it or what.
It's unclear as to what she saw that terrified her. But after rewatching the video, it becomes apparent that what she saw was most likely something paranormal. As the rocking horse begins to rock on its own,
She'll go back. Because when it, like, she throws a handful of whatever she's holding, and could that have hit the horse? You know what I'm saying? Okay, it's about to show again.
It becomes apparent that what she saw was most likely something paranormal, as the rocking horse begins to rock on its own.
I thought that too, but having seen it, it's like she's thrown something and it's not the horse. I'm not 100% on that anymore.
A photo was taken.
She saw something though.
And in this photo, something really creepy was captured.
Okay, look.
Just by the way, if you didn't know, the Queen Mary is like this old ship that's in, like, is it California somewhere? Maybe San Francisco. It's docked somewhere and you can go and visit it and stuff like that. It's meant to be insanely haunted. Anyway, just a bit of background for you.
Zoom in.
Because I'm going, what's that on his shoulder?
There's a hand on my shoulder. That's a hand. Do you see the creases?
If anything, this definitely adds to the belief that the Queen Mary is one of the most haunted places on Earth. Here's a mysterious creature that was found in the mudflats of Japan. In actuality, this creature is known as the green eel goby, or as the Japanese call it, Warasubo. It is a type of fish that's commonly found in the Ariake Sea of Japan. Although very creepy, it is still nonetheless very tasty, as those who've tried this can't get enough of this foreign delicacy. But what do you think? If given the chance, would you try this?
No.
Let me know down below.
No.
Someone at work encountered something pretty spooky. Pay close attention to the spot right here, or you'll miss it. Now that's weird. Although the
Hang on. Okay. Bear with me. So, it's creepy, but this here, you can see my pointer and stuff, right? You can. This here looks like it's raised. It's almost like this part is leaning against this. So she's on the computer, right? If I'm sitting here typing, if I'm like having a furious typing session, there's vibration. So could it be that that's leaning on there? She's typing, it's vibrated and fell. And because of the shape of it like that, it's fell and... You know what I'm saying? Could it be? Could it be? Just... That's my initial first reaction, excuse me.
Now that's weird.
It is weird though.
Although this next segment is somewhat humorous, it is still nonetheless very creepy.
We don't have food and we can't go out. I have an idea.
Teletubbies.
Funny, but yeah, pretty creepy. There are countless videos out there of people's pets acting strange, and each one is just as creepy as the rest. That being said, this next video is no exception to that notion, as what's captured in it leaves you feeling spooked. Crystal Connor made a disturbing discovery after having cleaned underneath her bed. She came across what appeared to be tally marks or scratches on the floor. Although no one knows who or what could have done this, she can't help but think that this might have been the doing of something malicious. Whether it's scratch marks made by something unholy, or someone who was trapped in this room, counting down the days until they were set free. One can only imagine what it might have been. Jess.
That's not so creepy to me, that one. That could just literally, it could have been a little kid that lived there before that was just scratching the crap out of the floor. It could have been like a piece of furniture that was there. You know?
Is a mother of one who looks after her child with the utmost care.
Right.
With that said, it came to her attention that sometimes her child would act up for no reason. This baffled Jess, as she knew her child very well. It's very unusual to see him misbehave when there's nothing provoking him, What could possibly be causing him to act up when clearly there's nothing bothering him? Jess was set on finding out by recording her child whenever she wasn't around. Every night, she would leave her phone in his room with the voice recorder on.
Oh no.
She wasn't capturing anything to explain his behavior. But then, after one night, she captures this.
No. No.
Sounds like help, something, helpless, help. I don't... It probably put the caption up, hey? And I don't like that, I want to decide for myself. It did sound like help something though, is that what the kid says? No. I want to read it this time, I'm sure they caption it in every single one. I hope they don't, please don't.
No.
What are your thoughts on this?
It does kind of sound like helpers. I did hear the word help. I had a feeling in my gut that it was going to quotation mark or caption it or something. Don't. Leave it up to the viewer. You know what I'm saying? Show it a few times and then maybe say, oh, this is what I thought. You know? You know? But it did. I like that. I like that. Also, the kid replied. So, you know what I'm saying? I've been thinking about getting one of those apps that like records when it hears sound and stuff. Because this is quite a creepy house. And I just wonder. Should I? Let me know if I should. Oh boy.
There's an oil painting that the internet can't stop talking about. The theories abound on this painting, as rumors state that the painting was made in blood by the artist, who later took his own life after finishing the piece.
Yeah.
It's hard to determine whether or not the painting was actually made with his own blood, as no one has inspected the piece. But it's not that this painting may have been made with blood that's causing a lot of buzz. Rather, it's the fact that the portrait is cursed, for those who've owned it claim to have encountered strange activity at home. Sean Robinson can attest to this, as he currently owns a painting. The Anguished Man, the name of this painting, has haunted Robinson and his family ever since they brought it home. One night, Robinson decided to record the painting to show others the authenticity of his claims, and what he captures is pretty chilling.
That's so unnerving.
Hello, I've just set the picture of the Anguished Man back up in the top bedroom. I'm going to record it for approximately 8 hours.
He's from Birmingham or something.
Some of the activity. As you can see, some of the paint is starting to crack. It's still on its original wooden frame. So I'm going to set up the recording equipment and leave it for approximately 8 hours. And
8 hours.
I'll leave the light on.
From up north, this bloke. Like Geordie or something. Oh, ear pet. Oh. Thought it was going to be wham! Apparently not. Oh yeah. That was I wasn't looking directly at it when it moved. Yo! Was that like a video glitch or something? I think it might have been a bit of static. Maybe not. Maybe not. Did you see that? Around here. Ooh. It was like a wispy sort of wisp. Yo.
As always, what do you think?
I think that's creepy as all heck. What do you think?
Let me know down below.
No.
Thanks for watching.
Okay. By the way, do go and subscribe to this guy. I just subscribed to him. Give him some love. Give him some love from us lot. That was creepy. What? Give me some thoughts and stuff below. I think there's a lot of stuff that if you sit and you watch it a few times and you try and wrap your logical head around it, that you'd possibly be able to debunk. But like stuff like that the first one where someone's banging on the door, like what is that? You know, the only thing possible that I could possibly think of, is that he's filming and kicking. But like, you know what I mean? You'd probably be able to tell that he was kicking the door. Plus, when it was banging, he was looking out the peephole. You know? And also, does anybody else find it super extra weird when like pets and babies and stuff are involved? Like if a dog's like staring over there, like, that's scary. Like, bro, there's nothing there. Like, what can you see that I can't see? I'm just gonna move house. You know what I mean? That was good. I'm liking these Bizarre Bob scary compilations. Please let me know if you like them. Please smash that like button. Light me up in the comments. Let me know if this is something that I should run with. If you guys are interested in seeing this, because if not, I can just watch them in my own time. I'm happy to do that. But you know what I mean? I want to come and I want to talk to you guys. I want to see all your thoughts and stuff on all this that we watch. So please let me know down below. Let me know your thoughts on like some of the stuff that happened in this video as well. And we'll come back. We'll come back for volume 4. You know what I mean? Give me some feedback. Defo, give me some feedback. Anyway, as always, thank you guys so much. So much for being here. I really do appreciate the fact that anybody would go by and see one of my videos, give it a click and think, yeah, I'll give this guy a chance. I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much. That was V3 of the scary compilations on the Bizarre Bub channel. There'll be links and stuff below. And as always, please make sure that you're staying safe and you're taking care when you're out and about. Big love to my subs. We're almost at 5k. Big love to my patrons. It's just insane. The amount of support is so overwhelming and so surprising. It's just, thank you so much. I really do appreciate every single one of you. And yeah, like I say, please take care, stay safe when you're out and about, or even if you live in a haunted home. Anyway, like I say, I'm going to stop waffling. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Happy Halloween to you guys. Have a wicked week ahead. Peace and love, my friends.